The last mail carrier. In a world buzzing with drones and glowing with screens, messages zipped by in the blink of an eye. Emails, texts, and video calls flew through the air like invisible birds. But high above the city, on a quiet rooftop garden, lived Percy. He wasn't a drone, and he didn't run on batteries. Percy was a mail carrier pigeon, perhaps the very last one. Percy's best friend was an old man named Arthur. While the world outside tapped on glass screens, Arthur sat at his wooden desk, dipping a real ink pen into a small pot of midnight blue ink. Every single morning, Arthur would write a letter. He would fold the paper with gentle hands, slip it into a soft envelope, and tie it carefully to Percy's leg with a small silk ribbon. "For Eleanor," Arthur would whisper, and with a coo and a flutter, Percy would leap into the sky. He was a small, feathered speck flying bravely through a world of steel and glass. A young girl named Lily, watching a delivery drone land on her balcony, saw Percy fly past. "Mom, what's that?" she asked, pointing. "It's not a drone." Her mother looked up from her tablet. "That, my dear, is a pigeon post. A long, long time ago, that's how people sent their most important messages." Percy dodged a whizzing news drone and soared over the magnetic tracks of a sky train. His journey wasn't fast like an email, but it was steady and true. He didn't fly to an apartment building or a high-tech office. Percy's destination was a quiet, green hill just outside the city, where old willow trees wept gentle leaves onto the soft grass. He hopped from the branch down to a simple, weathered stone. Carved into it was a single name, Eleanor. With a gentle peck, Percy untied the ribbon and let the letter fall. It landed softly beside dozens of other letters, a small pile of paper promises kept day after day, year after year. Each one was a love note from Arthur to his wife. Back in her apartment, Lily couldn't stop thinking about the bird. She pulled out her tablet and typed in the words her mother had used. Pigeon post. Pictures and stories flooded her screen. She learned how brave birds carried secret messages in wars, and how, for thousands of years, a handwritten letter was the most precious thing you could receive. The next morning, Lily waited by the window. When she saw Percy take flight, she grabbed her mother's hand. "Please," she said, "I want to see where he goes." They followed in their quiet electric sky car, staying far enough behind not to scare the little bird. They watched him fly past skyscrapers and over bridges. When Percy landed on the green hill, Lily and her mother watched from the gate. They saw him hop down to the stone and deliver his precious cargo. Lily's heart felt full. A little while later, they saw Arthur arrive. He walked slowly, his shoulders a little stooped, and sat down on the grass next to the stone, right beside the pile of letters. He didn't read the letters. He didn't need to. He just sat and talked to Eleanor, telling her about his day, about the garden, and about his faithful friend, Percy. That evening, Lily didn't turn on her tablet. She found a piece of paper and a colorful crayon. She wrote a letter to her grandma, telling her all about the last mail carrier. As the sun set, painting the sky in shades of orange and purple, Percy flew home. In a world of instant messages, he knew that the slowest messages, the ones written with love and delivered with loyalty, were sometimes the most important of all.
Like and subscribe Trend Life Animation channel for another story.